Hello, everybody. I hope my audio is coming through okay. I haven't streamed in a little while. How y'all doing? Good morning, all my beautiful, lovely creatures. So, really excited. Nintendo Direct coming up. I just posted my prediction video way too late last night. I got started on it too late, so I didn't get a chance. I started making it before we knew the final date of 6/18. Um, but I was already working on it, and then I posted it anyway. Uh, to sort of recap what I'm expecting from this and my predictions, I think it's gonna kind of be more of the pattern we've already seen in 2024, um, where you know what? Let me actually just go to Twitch real quick and make sure that I'm actually working here. Give me just a moment. But do 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 do. But I think it's gonna be like more remasters and stuff like that. Um, am I
Christmas card.
am I live? I am. Okay, here. Yep. Okay, perfect. Okay, going back on. So, I don't think we're seeing Metroid Prime 4. I'm a huge Metroid fan. Um, I am I hearing myself? What am I hearing? Here, I'm gonna close up my. But I think it's gonna be cross-gen, and so I don't think they're gonna show it until we see what the next console looks like. So I know a lot of people are hoping for Metroid Prime 4 today. I'm gonna put my bet out there. I could be wrong. Like I'm not betting $100 on this, but I'd bet like two. Like I'm leaning towards no. We're not gonna see it today because I think they're gonna save it for a cross-gen title. I think it's going to be a Switch 2 launch title. Personally, is kind of that's kind of the bet I'm going with. I'm wearing a Mario shirt, if you can't tell. So, um, that being said, I still think this is going to be fun. Like, I don't think they have nothing to announce. I think there's going to be something pretty awesome. Um, did they give any? Okay, 40 minutes. Okay, so pretty typical. One thing that's really interesting, and you'll see here, there will be no mention of the Nintendo Switch successor during this presentation. And I think it's kind of interesting that they mentioned that because I know they mentioned that in what was it, their financial briefing or whatever it was a while back where they announced the direct and they said, yeah, there'll be a successor. We're not going to talk about it. But that they're talking about it on more of like the consumer level is kind of interesting. Like the customer facing level is kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. But like my expectations are like kind of tempered. Like I don't think we're getting Mario Odyssey 2. I don't think we're getting um any of the like big mainline sequels. I think for the most part we're not getting those. Um except Fire Emblem because Fire Emblem just always has stuff. Um I think we could see like maybe some remakes or remasters. We might get the Zelda Wii U HD ports. We might get like a random remaster of some older game of a GameCube game or a 3DS game even. We're still praying for Kid Icarus Uprising on Switch. Um, we could start to see maybe a 2D Metroid, honestly, because it's been so once holiday season rolls around, that would be 3 years since Dread. And I know they did an update after it too. But I wonder if maybe like I know some people were talking about like a Super Metroid remake or something like that. And like I'm not paying too much attention on like the leaks and rumors and stuff because it's just kind of whatever. But I do kind of wonder if because I would think like a Super Metroid remake, if you're kind of reusing some shared assets, animations, same engine, stuff like that from Dread, if you're like remaking it in the Dread style, maybe that could be done in 3 years. I don't know. So we'll see. I guess we'll find out any minute now. But yeah, how's my hair? My hair's still kind of wet. Um, to get a haircut too, and I got the beard too. So once I get the haircut, I'll shave the beard. But yeah, I'm excited. This was my first live reaction for a Nintendo Direct, so I'm really excited. I love watching reaction videos, and I always wanted to do one. So now that I have my own little channel, I get to take part in that. So I'm pretty excited. If you're out there, let me know. I don't know how many viewers I have, but let me know if audio's okay and everything. Just let me know if I need to fix that. But yeah, it should be starting any second now. So I'm ready to go. But one of my predictions, I think we could see, it might be a little fast, but I think we could see another Hyrule Warriors. Again, I think that's a case where they can kind of build off of like Age of Calamity or whatever as a base. So it won't need to take a whole lot of dev time. And I think that is something that Nintendo wants to keep doing. Because the past two games, I mean, they did two of them. I feel like they're probably going to keep doing one. I think we might get what Age of Calamity was to Breath of the Wild. We might get a Tears of the Kingdom version at some point. If not in this Direct, I think at some point we can expect something in the Hyrule Warriors front. And I think maybe we could see something like that here. But I think the big reveals are mostly going to be spin-offs and remasters. And here we go. Let's see what we got. Let me know if this is too loud, maybe. Okay. Okay. This is kind of it reminds me of like the Alpha Dream style. I mean, it's 3D. What?
Huh?
What is this?
Luigi! Yup!
This is not a new Mario and Luigi game. I would cry. There's no way they're leading it. Bro, stop. Stop it. You're lying. Bro. This is the last... I mean, I said spin-offs and stuff, but like... Who's developing it? We all... I feel like we all thought they weren't doing one of these for a while because it was kind of saturated on the 3DS. This is very much the same style. It looks beautiful. Oh my goodness, translating it to 3D is really cool. And it has original looking characters instead of making everybody look like, you know, just normal enemies and stuff. I mean, it looks just like a straight up, this is a Mario and Luigi game on Switch in 3D. This is not, I know I said spin-offs and stuff, but I was not expecting Mario and Luigi. So, this is one of my favorite series, Brothership. That's so cool, dude. What the frick? November. Okay, well, shoot. Okay, strong start. Hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Thank you, Shinya Takahashi. We appreciate you. What the frick?
That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years.
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Hard to believe it's been that long.
Please look forward to a seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi.
Who's developing it, though? That's what I'm curious about.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Dude, okay, strong start. That's already
Bring
something
the championships
that immediately
home.
is
Or
on
the
my
go.
wish list. I was kind of expecting that maybe.
The thrill of the
This is
Nintendo
cool and
World
everything.
Championships
I
is
was-
heading to the
is
Nintendo
my
Switch
audio,
system.
I feel like this is really loud.
Take on over 150 speedrunning challenges from
desktop
across
audio.
13 NES games, from lightning fast beats to battles.
You can turn it up if you need to.
Familiarize yourself with each
Um,
challenge and perfect your timing.
Maybe it's just really loud in my
Then
ear.
give it your best shot and aim for the top of the
Let
online
me
leaderboard.
check out
You can also
Twitch.
try more
That's fine.
difficult legend challenges.
So this is kind of cool. This is like NES
completing
remix.
Super Mario
You know, I
Brothers
might
in
play it.
one go using warp pipes.
I was kind of expecting that maybe I'd walk away from this and there wouldn't really be anything that that's like a must-have for me.
Put your skills to the test.
I stand corrected. I'm very happy to be, you know, corrected on that. So that is not what I expected, and that is a fantastic start
You've only got
to
one
this
shot to
direct.
survive. Will you be the last one
Oh my
standing?
goodness.
Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. Pre-orders for the digital version are
Dude.
available now on Nintendo eShop. A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game and other bonus items is also
It's kind of
available
cool.
for
It's probably gonna be
pre-order.
$60. I don't know if I want to spend $60 on it, but it looks cool.
The final battle of Fairy Tail is about to
Fairy
begin.
Tail. I don't really watch it,
行くぞハッピー
but
Relive the climactic Alvarez
I don't know,
Empire
Fairy Tail
arc
fans.
from
Does
the
this
hit
look like a
anime
good
Fairy
game?
Tail
I don't know
in
if this is
action
something that was
RPG.
already announced or what, but anyway, dude, I can't
Vast kingdom of
believe.
Fiore, Team Natsu prepares
I'm
to
just
finish
so-
their fight.
So
Engage
obviously
in real-time
Alpha
battles
Dream
and unleash
went
powerful attacks
away,
that fuse different kinds of
and
magic based on
that
who's in your
series
party.
kind of stagnated on 3DS because they kind of kept
Together
pumping
with
them
your
out.
teammates to take down
And
powerful
then with like Paper Jam and stuff, like they kind of went, ironically, the Paper Mario route where a lot of the characters, like it just wasn't
Fairy
super
Tail
fresh or
2
original.
launches on Nintendo Switch
And they kept doing the
this
remakes and
winter.
stuff, and it was just like really saturated because it finally got super popular, which is great, but they kind of overdid it and didn't
Embark
work out.
on a multi-dimensional
So seeing them
journey.
do it again, like on one hand it makes sense, but I kind of thought they might stay away from it for a while longer.
And composer Nobuo Uematsu.
Okay, so we got
comes
the
turn-based RPG Fantasian.
and by Square Enix.
The
That's cool.
world is slowly being robbed of its civilization. To restore his memories, Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all
Is
mankind.
it turn-based or
Skills are the
turn-based?
ticket to winning battles.
Okay?
Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once.
That's kind of cool.
You can also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later.
What? That's a really cool mechanic. So
The
that
more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out in one shot.
that's really cool.
Let them go
Now, let us save the world together.
You know, it became sort of a standard in a lot of these RPGs to be able to turn off random encounters and stuff.
Neo Dimension
So it kind of looks like they're
launches on
sort of
Nintendo
turning that
Switch
into its own
this
mechanic where it's
holiday.
like, well, you can save them for later, and then that's interesting because when there's more, that works
Another
with the battle
sport is
system.
coming to Spoko
because
Square.
You can group them together to fight, so that's pretty cool. Is this an update to Switch
Basketball is being added
Sports?
as a free update to the Nintendo Switch Sports game.
When did this game come out?
Dribble, pass, and shoot. In 2-on-2 matches using motion controls.
I feel like this game kind of came and went.
Try out 3-point
Were they
challenge
play-
solo
I remember
and
them
score as
talking
many
about
baskets
updates
as
at
you
some
can within the
point.
time limit. Up to
I
4
just,
players can
yeah,
also compete
this
in
wasn't on my
5
bingo
streak
card.
battles.
Interesting. I
Besides
just kind of
local
thought
play,
they'd moved
you can
on from
team up
this.
with players worldwide
alright.
in 2-on-2 online matches.
I don't know, was this good? I didn't play it. Like, obviously I had Wii Sports back in the day, but I didn't play or bother
This
with
free
this one.
update for Nintendo
It's
Switch
free, so that's
Sports
cool.
dunks its way
It's just
onto
kind of
Nintendo
funny. It's like,
Switch.
why? I don't know who was waiting for this. Maybe they already announced it. I don't know. What is this? You know they're confident in it when they just sort of like lead into the trailer without any intro. Kind of a cool visual style. I can't tell if this is like an indie game or like a big budget. Metroidvania? looks kind of cool. I do enjoy good Metroidvania. Oh, boss fights. Okay. You get sick abilities, maybe. Memories in orbit. Focus energy. Okay. Well, sure. I'll keep an eye on it. A trailer. I feel like the trailer didn't show a lot. I feel like it probably it looks like a Metroidvania to me, but it didn't really show like getting new abilities and stuff, which is kind of like what makes Metroidvanias interesting. I mean, part of it, sort of an integral part of it. They didn't really show that, so I'm not sure exactly what it is. But I mean, it's a cool visual style, cool character design stuff. So I'll keep an eye on it. I didn't play this. I actually played one of the original Mickey Mouse games back in the day on the Sega Genesis. It was kind of fun. But Hello Kitty farming sim. Look how cute they are.
Kuromi and other familiar faces in this open world adventure.
Open world Hello Kitty, let's go! Bro, this is what we've been waiting for. Screw Half-Life 3. The Elder Scrolls Hello Kitty is what we've been waiting for, bro. Let's get it.
Let's get loony in this wacky
Space Jam, freaking Mario Strikers looking.
Porky Pig, and
dude,
more
what's with the graphics?
Arcade style sports. Unleash the full power.
It's a cool style, but are you also seeing that it's super grainy? It looks like it's on a 3DS screen. Okay.
Falling anvils. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports.
This is a weird.
Crashes onto Nintendo Switch.
These clips don't look as grainy.
What's up, Doug?
That's all, folks.
Okay, that was kind of weird. I just got so distracted by the great. I don't know what that was.
Emergency
But
meeting. New crewmate and imposter roles are being added to Among Us. Alert others when eliminated.
So this
as a
is
noise
kind of
maker.
how
Plant
we
tracking
first
devices
heard
on
that
others as a tracker, or
we were
turn
getting a direct
invisible
on
while
this
picking
date,
out players as a
because
phantom.
we saw this
Suss
trailer
things
leak
out
or
when
whatever
this
for the
free
18th.
update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Okay.
A monster army is at your
Monster
command.
Army, huh?
This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization.
All right.
10, a Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld.
It's very anime, that's for sure.
Raise monsters and lead them into the fight against the Magus' army. Plant seeds. Then
This one seems
cultivate
kind of grainy too. Maybe it's
and
my
harvest
signal.
them to make your buddies come to life.
maybe it's
They
my
can then
screen.
be trained
I don't
for
know.
battle.
Yeah, it's probably my screen.
Give commands to your monsters and exploit enemy weaknesses in action-packed combat.
It's kind of cool, I guess.
Merge all of the battle buddies in your party to call
I feel
forth
like
the
Pal
giant
World is
fusion
the
summon
first
and wreak
monster
havoc on your
collecting game
foes.
that really, really tapped into the market in like a significant way.
Join the
I mean, there's
rebellion
always
to
been like
stop
Yu-Gi-Oh!
the
and Digimon and
Magus
stuff,
in
but
Farmagia,
especially in the video
launching
game
on
space,
Nintendo Switch, November
I feel like
1st.
Pal World's the only one so far that's really made a splash. Yo! Country Returns Remastered?
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch
Okay,
in
so
HD.
what are they
The
adding?
villainous Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana
Yeah, I was
hoard.
kind of hoping they would do like a collection. Remember when they used to do collections of
Obstacles
like
in the way?
10 older
Just
games?
Stomp 'em
Like Kirby Dream Collection on the
Pound 'em.
Wii. It was like 8 games or something.
and roll on through.
I was kind of hoping they'd do Donkey
Each
Kong
level
1,
is
2,
filled
3
with
in this.
hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas.
So I already played this game and it's a
Manic
fantastic
minecarts.
game. But what are you adding to it that makes me want to drop $60?
To high-flying rocket
Maybe they'll
barrels,
only charge 40, but we'll see.
and even hitching a ride on Rambi. There are plenty of transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op. 80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional levels
Going a
for
very
the
long
Nintendo
time without
3DS
talking about
version.
what you're adding to it. It's gotta be something.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
It's just
Swings
Donkey Kong
onto the
Country.
Nintendo Switch system January 16th.
Okay. So remasters. That's what I've been talking
What
about.
if Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades
Not even adding
returned in
funky
HD?
mode?
Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs.
I mean, cool, but
Next, please take a look at this.
I just don't see me dropping a chunk of money on it if it's something I've already experienced. What is this? Okay. I'm like, what is this? Could be so many fantasy games. So this is the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remaster, and it looks pretty sick. There was talk about them turning it into a whole trilogy, though. About them doing the first 3 games, which sounded kind of wild.
Journey with allies.
I never
to
played
face
Dragon
the
Quest, so I don't
arch-fiend
really have a frame of reference, but it looks
on
pretty
an
cool.
epic adventure.
I know 3 is supposed to be like
Memorable
kind of a classic
encounters,
in the series.
perplexing challenges, and formidable monsters await. An iconic
mean, it's cool sprite work.
RPG remade in HD 2D.
So I know a lot of these other games, they still used a lot of the pixel type look for the environments. This one has 3D
Forge
models for
your
the
own
environments.
path.
It's kind of just the characters that are sprites, which is interesting.
The legacy
But I mean, it's cool sprite work.
begins. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. Coming to Nintendo Switch, November 14th.
It has the HD 2D artwork. It's not so much the Dragon Quest artwork. Nah. Here we go. Okay, maybe it is. Yep, it's all 3 games. There we go. That's a cool reveal. That's a really cool reveal. It's like, yeah, you thought you were getting 1 game, you're getting 3. That's pretty cool. Good job, guys. I think most people kind of already knew it.
ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井裕二です。ドラゴンクエスト3の映像、いかがでしたか？ようやく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思います。そして今日、サプライズで発表したドラゴンクエスト
Surprise
1&2 も
announcement.
HD2D で蘇ることが決定しました。
That's the lame thing about leaks is it's fun at the time, but I feel like anybody following it already kind of knew that was happening. So the trailer, that impact is out the window. I'm so glad Mario and Luigi didn't get leaked. Hopefully there's something else in here that didn't get leaked.
Thank you, Mr. Hori.
Time is up.
We hope you're excited to play the
Only
entire
17
Erdrick
minutes in.
trilogy, now in HD 2D. Let's continue with more headlines.
All right, what do we got?
Let's have some fun, Co. Say hello to Jaws?
It's got to be my screen because everything looks grainy, so it's got to be just my
Is
signal.
that Marty McFly? The world of Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages.
I didn't notice
Play
it
with
so
more
much
than
in the
60
sprite-based game.
characters as you explore locations based on over
I think if
20
you like
iconic
Funko
movies,
Pops, maybe this
TV
is kind of
shows,
cool.
and more. Use special skills and crafted gadgets to explore epic worlds, each with their own unique puzzles.
It's cool they got
hidden
so many
areas,
different
and
things in it. I
familiar
mean, that's
foes.
cool.
Dinosaurs from Jurassic World and Cylons
I don't
from
have Funko
Battlestar
Pops,
Galactica.
if you
They're
couldn't
certainly
tell.
not toying around. Unbox the universe when Funko Fusion pops onto Nintendo Switch September 13th.
All right.
We've got a smorgasbord of spooky, silly,
Smorgasbord.
and strategic games.
Okay. That's a wide spectrum. Here we go.
Ready for an adventure of ghoulish proportions? Summon your courage and explore multiple mansions filled with goofy ghosts.
So The original Luigi's Mansion was one of my childhood games.
Supernatural shenanigans.
Loved it. Fantastic game. Beat
Luigi's
it.
Mansion 2
I
HD
bought Dark Moon
launches
on the
Nintendo
3DS and
Switch
never touched
June
it.
27th.
The 3DS
Pre-orders
era
are
was that
available
era
now
where I
on
started buying
Nintendo
games and
eShop.
not always having time to play them.
Meet the quirky little
Oh,
Denpa Man.
Denpa Man.
Find
Oh,
him,
wow.
catch
It's
him,
been a
and
while.
lead him on a joyful RPG adventure.
My brother likes Denpa Man.
Explore
I
dungeons
played
and
one of
battle
them.
monsters.
It's
Customize
fine.
all sorts of outfits.
it's pretty basic
Decorate
RPG.
your island
you know,
however you'd like. And
but-
more. Plus, up to
So I
4
never played
players
Dark
in
Moon,
local
so I'm kind of
co-op can
torn if I
team
should
up
buy
to
this
catch
one because I don't really want to
special
bust
Denpa
out the
The
3DS.
new Denpa Man is
And this
free
is
to
probably
play
the
and
better
launches as a
version.
timed exclusive on
I don't
Nintendo
know.
Switch
And I have Luigi's
July
Mansion 3 as
22nd.
well, and I still haven't played that. It's sitting on my shelf. I buy games a lot faster than I can.
Strategize
Play them.
away in this
Metal
tower
Slug.
defense installment of the Metal Slug series. Take control of your forces and
Never
pulverize
really
enemy
played Metal
strongholds.
Slug.
Choose from over 300 units with different abilities and build out your decks to win tactical tussles. You can also slug it out with other players in online battles. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded storms
It's,
onto
you
the
know,
Nintendo
Metal
Switch
Slug's always
system
had
later
really cool
today.
sprite work.
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG. Board your stagecoach and set
Never
off
played the
across a
first
decaying
one.
landscape to prevent an apocalypse. Fight off
Had people
nightmarish
tell me I
fiends in
should.
turn-based combat.
Never
and
got around
upgrade
to
your
it.
abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo Switch.
Was the
July
original
15th.
one sprite-based? Was it
Pre-orders begin
skeletal
later today
animation?
on Nintendo eShop.
And this one's 3D,
More
and that's pretty
classic
cool.
titles are on the way.
Okay. Okay.
Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure. And
This
team
is a
up
little
online to
ironic
explore
because
randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the
The
Past 4
DSi
Swords.
version is the best version of Four Swords, and finally Zero
Experience the
Mission.
remake of
And
Samus's first adventure in Metroid
I was shocked
Zero
when I
Mission.
first found out this wasn't in it. I'm like, how is this not one of the first games you added?
Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online Mature
Rated M
17 Plus
game.
collection of games.
Turok, okay.
The dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes.
And then
in
Link to the
Turok:
Past is already on it,
Dinosaur
so I feel
Hunter.
it's a little ironic. But whatever.
And
So
infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy.
this is
in
interesting because they're
Perfect
kind of.
Dark. Now,
If
with
I remember
online
correctly, this is
multiplayer,
rare and it's owned by Microsoft. They just had the Perfect Dark
all 4
reboot
games will be available
trailer
for Nintendo
a week
Switch
ago,
Online Plus expansion
2 weeks
pack
ago,
members
whatever.
Later today.
That trailer looked pretty cool. Thing is about Perfect Dark, I had it as a kid. N64, I
Set
had the
sail to
N64
save
as
the
one of my,
day.
formative consoles. Because it was rated M, we weren't allowed to play it. So my Perfect Dark knowledge is like 0. Even though I had it.
Journey to save her friend Ash.
But maybe I'll check it out. I don't have the expansion pass because
In this
a lot
new
of money.
installment in the Phantom Brave series.
I don't know what this is, Phantom Brave. Maybe I've heard of it.
Take on
Little
tactical
farming sim.
turn-based battles, where you'll combine the phantoms you befriended with objects in various ways. Combine phantoms with certain objects to maneuver them.
That's cute.
Combine with a
I'm not
cannon
gonna
to
play it,
attack a
but
large
it's
area.
cute.
A fan to
Got little
blow enemies
squirrel
around.
rabbit things.
Or combine
Got
with Marona
ghosts.
herself for show-stopping abilities that can turn the tide of battle. Phantom Brave.
I don't
the
think I set
Lost
up my
Hero,
lighting correctly.
launches on
Should
Nintendo
have
Switch
pointed it
next year.
this way a little more.
This one's gonna take you for a ride.
Wow, okay.
7 arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection.
I know some
Crash and X-Men
YouTubers who are
versus
going
Street
to freak
Fighter.
out. Not that I know them, but
Duke it out in Marvel
Okay.
vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes.
I,
Take down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The
the
Punisher,
fact that they announced this in a
and more.
Nintendo Direct is kind of funny. Okay.
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and
I'm gonna
combos.
watch Maximilian's reaction video. Is this
Select
something we already
online
knew?
mode
I
to
don't think
challenge
so.
rivals around the world.
I think there was a whole thing about trying to get a port.
Or play co-op in the Punisher.
Like,
You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each game.
yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Okay, well,
launches on
awesome.
Nintendo Switch this year.
Mario Party?
The latest game in the Mario Party series
Okay.
takes place on an enormous island
I know some
resort.
people were talking
Get
about
ready to
Mario Party.
jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Jamboree.
First,
Alright.
let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete to
Are
collect
you gonna have
the
more
most
than 4
stars.
boards this time?
Take the escalators to travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast. Ride around and stay on track in Roll'em Raceway. With
cute.
the new Turbo Dice item.
So
you can
Mario
move up
Party
to
is one of those
40
things. I mean, the
spaces for a
concept is
lucky roll.
brilliant, but actually playing
Here
it
on
is
Google
not that
Lagoon,
enjoyable
the
to
ebb and
me.
flow of the tide
It's
can change
slow.
your path.
It's
And
incredibly
things
just
really get
randomized,
mixed up
so
when
it's
the
like
volcano blows its top.
you
Along
can't
with
get
5
too
new
attached to
game
the
boards,
idea of
2
winning
boards
because
from
just there's so
previous
much
Mario
jank.
Party games make their return. Some
And
minigames
some
are
of the mini
action-packed
games are really fun, and
challenges,
some of them just
speed
kind of aren't that
trials,
fun.
a
So it's
battle
kind of
of
hit or
wits,
miss for me.
and more.
But
And
maybe
some
this will
are
be really
controlled
good.
by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers. With over 110 mini games, there's a wide variety to enjoy.
It's good.
Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head online in the Coupathlon mode.
It's cool.
Compete against your rivals and
Mario
aim for
Party
first
Battle
place.
Royale.
Try your best to come out on top. Wait, there are even more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway. When the Super Mario
That's a
Party
good
Jamboree
thing. I
game
think
launches
Mario
on the
Party should
Nintendo
really
Switch
value that
system
is just
October
having a ton of
17th.
content, because it can get pretty repetitive just doing a basic mode. So
That was the latest installment in the Mario Party series. Super
I
Mario
think so
Party
far my
Jamboree.
predictions are pretty
New
accurate.
boards,
Um,
mini games, 20-player online
but
gameplay,
you know we
and
haven't
more.
gotten to. There's
Get
always
ready
going to
for
be a
the
biggest announcement
Mario
at the
Party
end.
in
So
series history. And now, please take a look at this.
okay, what do you got? Oh! Oh, frick! What the frick is this? Frick is this, homie? What is this a new 2D Zelda? This is not, you're not playing as Zelda in this. Papagenos, stop. Papagenos, control yourself. Papagenos, behave. Papagenos, behave. Stop. Stop. So is this a link to the past world? Echoes. Stop.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Stop.
This time around, Link has vanished. Now, it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role. You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past
so
Legend of Zelda
cool.
games with a top-down perspective.
You
To
show
explain
gameplay?
more, please take a look at this video.
Oh, thank God. I'm like, you're not going to leave it at that.
stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
Nobody will recognize her with that blue hood.
By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables
So
to get a
there's
leg
got to be
up.
just specific things that
Just like
have.
that.
Is there
You
any
can
limit?
create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks.
The heck?
How you use them separately or together
You have to find
is
the ones that
entirely up to you.
have the gold
Learn and
sparkles.
create echoes of things
It's
you find while
Minecraft.
exploring Hyrule. You might be surprised at what you discover.
That's really interesting. It is pretty like systemic design. There's just a
Even
jump button, I
battles
guess.
will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters.
Stop!
After doing so, they'll fight by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key, after all.
That is so cool. It's a lot of the Breath of the Wild type ideas of how you interact with different elements and use them in creative ways, right? This is wild.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
What the heck?
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies
My
will
wallet.
change depending on the echoes
My
used.
poor
In
aching
short,
wallet.
We've created a game where each player's experience will be different.
Oh, Redead, that is
The
sick.
Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th.
Dude.
A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch. We hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure. Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma. Please look forward to the newest entry in the
Did they
Legend
have a
of
date
Zelda
for that? I
series.
didn't even notice.
Let's
I'm
see
just
a
like,
few more headlines.
I'm awestruck. We got a new 2D Zelda. It's kind of a spin-off.
Let loose and
But-
party on.
And we got Mario and Luigi, and they're still making Just Dance. I don't know if they should have added faces. I thought the characters in Just Dance used to not have faces. They were just kind of like mannequins. There we go. Oh, can't you get a copyright strike? My hair looks so bad because I'm like, it was still wet when I put my headset on. Okay, so Echoes of Wisdom, sick name. I wonder, it might feel more like a spin-off because of just how different it is. But it's still going to be like an explorable world and stuff, right? So,
A new Lego adventure is on the
seeing
horizon.
PlayStation games now.
It's the world of Horizon in Lego form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest
It's
to
probably
save
going
the
to
world
be
from
basically
an
the
ancient
same
evil.
trailer we already saw.
Journey through lush
So,
landscapes. Dive deep into the cauldrons. Climb
still
over
haven't
the
played
tall necks,
Horizon. I have
and
both of them
traverse other
on my
locations
PS5
inspired by the original game.
in my
But
backlog.
be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere.
But this does look like a pretty
Use an
fun
array
game.
of gadgets
Maybe I'll
like
try it.
blast boots and gravity
I haven't
bombs
played a
to
Lego
hunt 'em
game
down.
since I was a kid. We had
From the
Star
nimble
Wars
watchers
collection
to
back when
mighty
there were
sawtooths.
6 movies.
You
There were
might
still
even
6
come
movies.
across
They
the
only made
fearsome
6.
Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home. and customize her
I
appearance
mean, it looks like
with
a fun
lots of
game.
outfits.
I have a
Oh,
buddy
and you
who
don't
really
have to
liked
explore
Horizon.
this vast wilderness alone.
Maybe
Team
we'll
up
play
with
this in
familiar
co-op or
faces from the
something.
world of Horizon in 2-player local or online co-op. Lego Horizon
Yeah, that's
Adventures
pretty fun.
launches
Maybe I'll
on
try it.
Nintendo
It depends on how
Switch
much I like
this
Horizon, I
holiday.
guess. I bought both of the games because they look sick, and I found them on sale.
Stray's
So.
journey begins.
Oh, Stray! Okay. I mean, I already have it on PS5. But that's kind of cool. Again, I haven't played it. My backlog is brutal. Kitty cat. Careful, kitty cat. No! Kitty cat. No!
Experience a decaying cyber city
cat.
through the eyes of a cat separated from their
Gotta
family and
rescue the
friends.
kitty cat.
Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home. Carefully climb to the highest heights. Create new
So again, I
paths for
feel like
yourself.
my resolution is
stealthily
not great
squeeze
right
into
now, so
tight
I can't
spaces.
tell how good or bad
Think
this
like
looks
a
on
cat
Switch,
to make your way
because
through the
everything
city.
kind of has been looking grainy.
Careful though, not everyone is excited to have you slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm. Keep exploring to venture into more areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo
I need to
Switch
play it. Maybe I'll
this
stream
holiday.
it. Who knows? I want to get more into streaming.
Welcome home, Hobbit. If you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from The Lord of the Rings, now a leisurely existence
Farming
nestled
sim.
away in an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can be
So-
yours. Customize your appearance, decorate your home, and settle into
Do you
life in the
remember
Shire.
a
As
while
newcomer to
back,
the little haven of Bywater,
I don't remember who
you'll
owns
befriend your neighbors,
the rights
work
to
together
it,
to solve
but
problems, and even share a meal.
whoever
Or
it
three.
was that,
Explore.
you know, they were
garden,
like, there's no
fish,
reason that
forage,
Lord of the
and
Rings
cook.
shouldn't be like the
The
top
best way to build a Hobbit
licensed
community is by
game
hosting a
series.
dinner
Like,
party
we
with
should
your
just be putting
homemade
stuff out left and
dishes.
right, which they have
Plus,
been,
you can
and
trade
as
with your
evidence, the
neighbors for
quality
unique
is just
decorations or
immaculate
special
every single
ingredients
time.
for even tastier
So
meals.
I'm a huge Lord of the Rings
Friendly
fan.
hobbits
I
and
love
familiar
so
faces
that
await your
trilogy. The
arrival when
movies are my
Tales
favorite
of the Shire
movie trilogy
launches
of all
on the
time.
Nintendo
I've seen
Switch
them
system
probably a
this
dozen
holiday.
times. And just, I feel like the way they've been, a lot of people are going to be happy about this, but
Checkmate.
I've never played Ace Attorney.
Two Ace
The way
Attorney
they
spin-off
treat,
games,
I'm sorry if
including
you
a
like
sequel
Ace
that was
Attorney, I
previously
don't have a frame of
unreleased
reference here,
outside of
but
Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection.
the way they treat that
As the
IP,
prolific prosecutor
the Lord of the
Miles
Rings
Edgeworth,
IP,
take
and
the
just
case
like,
out
oh,
of
we
the
should just kind of
courtroom
use it and everything, it's
investigate crime
recognizable, people
scenes.
pay money for it,
Gather
and
information
completely
by
missing the
interviewing
point
people and
of the
inspecting
Lord of the
evidence.
Rings and of
Then
Middle
use
Earth,
the
of
power
Tolkien's work
logic
as
to
art.
solve challenging cases.
Just, it makes me so
Enjoy all
completely
new
uninterested in
hand-drawn
whatever
character
games they
visuals
come
from
out
the
with.
original
And I'm
series
not against
character
Lord of the
designer,
Rings games
or
at all.
swap to the original sprites for a more classic look.
I
Take
just,
a break from your investigation to explore the gallery.
I
You'll
think if
find character art, music,
I think if you're
orchestral
going
arrangements,
to
and more. Past and present
use
collide
that
as you
intellectual
uncover the
property to
truth.
make games, and games
At
are
any
art,
cost.
you need to treat it with the same level of artistic
Ace
vision and
Attorney
integrity
Investigations
and the
Collection
same
launches on
themes and
Nintendo
same
Switch September 6th.
values
Pre-orders
that the
begin
original
later
art
today
had.
on
And if
Nintendo
you're not going
eShop.
to do that, it's not going to entertain me as a fan. Some anime game. It's Fire Emblem. No, this is that. Is this the one that was made by Persona people or something, or it's looking like Persona? I don't remember. If anything looks like super anime like this, my attention kind of just like drifts a little bit. But I mean, I like some of those games. The original Xenoblade is one of my favorites.
Assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears. While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students. Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies
Always a school.
for 100 days.
Is it always a school? Because they're appealing to
An
teenagers
academy
at school, I
shrouded in
guess. But,
secrecy.
like, when I was in school, I didn't want all of my entertainment to also take place in school. I wanted to get away from school. Why are you so obsessed with school? Why is that a thing? School is like the least interesting place you can be. Take me to freaking Wizard Mars. Everything should be on Wizard Mars. If there's gonna be a stereotype that every anime is gonna take place at, why isn't it like Magic Space Planets? They're like, no, it's high school, the worst place on Earth.
Is marching on to Nintendo Switch.
I don't really know the Saga games
Rule
either.
and expand the empire of Beren across multiple generations.
I feel like they make a lot
while
of them.
challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness.
And I never know if it's a new game or if it's like a remake of something.
To learn skills and formations to enhance abilities.
The drawback of watching a Nintendo Direct Live is that when there's a stretch where there's stuff I don't care about too much, pardon me, when there's a stretch of things I don't care about too much,
can also help with strategy.
You just kind of have to sit through it.
Your empire. And in which order will you fight the 7 heroes?
Kind of
Every
cool boss
decision you
design.
make will dramatically alter
I
the
think that was a
course of the
boss.
story. Safeguard your empire's future and protect your legacy from peril. Otherwise, the vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious. Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the 7 launches
So like,
on
I
Nintendo Switch
appreciate
October
JRPGs and
24th.
stuff, don't get me wrong, I like turn-based RPGs and that sort of thing.
We hope you're excited to experience the full
But I feel like the
remake
ones you
of
don't play all
Romancing
kind of
Saga
blend
2.
together. Does anybody else have that experience?
That's almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
You're not going to show Metroid.
Next will be our last announcement.
You're not going to show
Please
Metroid.
take a look.
You're not going to show Metroid. You're not going to show Metroid. Stop! Stop! Shut your mouth! This is not... No! This is not Metroid Prime 4. No, that's not what this is. This is Fire Emblem. My heart is actually... Stop! Ah! Stop! That's... I was wrong. Stop. It looks so good! Stop! Stop. Ah! No! No! They got Psylocke! Well, it looks so beautiful! It looks so pretty! Stop! Why does it look so good? It might still be cross-gen. I don't know. I can't believe this!
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this.
Ah!
Release
I'm
is
like
planned for
literally shaking.
2025. So please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward
It's
to
Psylocke!
Aaron's new
With
game.
Metroids!
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
I stand corrected. I genuinely thought they were going to save it. I mean, I'm fine. Like, I'm chilling. If there is a next-gen version, maybe I'll look into that, depending on if I want that console, right? But, guys! It's been so long since we got a Metroid Prime game. I was a young child, dude, and it's been announced for so long. I just so many people were like, "Yeah, we're totally going to see it." And I was like, "I'm going to lean towards no. I think they're going to hold off." And I was wrong. I think the bulk of my predictions were kind of correct. Like we did get a new Zelda game, but it's kind of a spin-off. It's a lot of recycled assets and things. So I was kind of right there. And like, it was we got the Donkey Kong remaster. I was kind of correct. It was a little stronger than I thought it would be. And then Metroid Prime 4 actually happened. I'm like, "You're not going to Bro, I got to go to work. Like I can't talk too long. I got to go to work after this, but like oh my goodness. Okay. I have some sick new B-roll for videos now. Okay, so that's like there were 3 big games. There was Mario and Luigi Brothership, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Metroid Prime 4, Beyond. Beyond, such a cool name too. Cool logo. They're bringing back Silux, bro. They're finally fulfilling that promise of that lore, which makes me think maybe there's some hope now for a Metroid Prime Hunters remaster. I thought we were going to get a Metroid Prime 2 remaster, and we didn't. I feel like that would be a great way to prep us. Like, I feel they should have done those games. But, oh well. I wonder if at some point in the next several years, we might actually see them revisit Metroid Prime Hunters a little bit. I think a remake of that game with, just build everything from the ground up again. Like, it's so old, and it was on the DS, so like a remaster probably is enough. Like they need to just remake it and add some new bosses, new control scheme. But I think that's worth seeing now because it was actually a pretty solid Metroid game. I loved it as a kid. And they knew to show Silux. I can believe it because we kind of knew they would, but like, bro, they're actually making good on the Silux promise. I think whoever it is, whether it's at Retro or whoever it is that knew what fans were looking for, like, guys, we need to put Silux in this, and they showed him in the trailer. Bro, okay, stop, bro, okay, I'm still reeling. God bless you all. I love you all. I really got to go to work. I am thrilled. This is going to look so good. It's going to be such a good game. I'm interested to see how they're going to push it because I think Nintendo understands that they have a chance here to make Metroid bigger than it has been, and I wonder what they're going to do to try and capitalize on that. Metroid Dread was the best-selling Metroid. A lot of Switch games, those games were the best-selling in their series. Metroid is among them, and I think they want to, leverage that, hopefully, so that we don't continue to have this really rocky history of Metroid in the future like we always have. So, at least have ever since, like, Corruption. So, dude, okay. God bless you, Nintendo. God bless all of you watching. Thank you so much for joining me. Bro, I'm so freaking happy. I love you all. God bless. Remember, I'm going to... so quick update. I am going to post some more videos soon. I actually have a couple in the works right now. I was gone for a long time. Life happened. Burnout happened after 4 videos because just life happened. But I am posting more videos soon. Some of them are going to be sort of the quicker videos like the one I posted yesterday, my prediction video, which was kind of right, but I was wrong on the Metroid Prime 4 thing. So I'm fine. Sheesh. Didn't get Metroid Prime 2 and didn't get Hyrule Warriors. But I am posting more videos soon. I still want to do the more tightly edited like game design essays. Oh, hi, Old Man Reaper. I didn't even notice you were here. I'm sorry. I was watching full screen. I should have paid attention to the chat. Oh my goodness. Metroid cares about its story lore more than Nintendo usually does. Why does Silux have Metroids? Because Retro Studios has some good people in it. That's why. Ah, okay. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, I'm posting more. I am posting more videos soon. I actually have a couple that are almost done. Some of them are gonna be just quick, funner stuff. I'm doing one talking about movie adaptations of Nintendo games. I'm doing one about Twilight Princess on Switch, which I talked about. We didn't get any of the Zelda remasters. They just aren't gonna do it, I guess. Maybe they're saving it for next gen. Who knows? Um, but what we might talk about that a little bit in my video. Maybe it's a good idea to save it for next gen. Yeah, pilfering Metroids for him does make sense. So, but I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with that lore, and just the fact they're paying it off. So is Phazon a thing? Because the Prime title implies Phazon. Um, I even thought they might change the title from Prime, but I guess people are so hooked on that title, there's no way they were going to do that. But the logo looks sick. The purple, the space swooshy thing, and sick environments. Okay. They didn't show a lot of creatures. They basically just showed space pirates and Metroids, I think. But I'll watch the trailer again later. Anyway, I am posting more videos. I'm doing some more tightly edited, scripted game design essays. I love that style. That's the reason why I started the channel. But doing the quicker discussion type videos is great for visibility, and it's great for just production because they're so much faster to make and edit. So I'll be supplementing them with more of those. And I'm going to try to get into streaming more. So that's a quick update in case anyone was curious. But yes, I know I was gone for a while. I have several irons in the fire right now, and I plan on coming back. I'm going to probably make some clips out of this too. So anyway, I love you all. God bless. Remember to spread positivity, push possibility. Man, I'm tripping, bro. God bless.